Hey, it's Scott from Sick Property. First of all, thanks for listening in. Today, we're going to talk about why we invest our money and why we think you should invest your money in Edmonton real estate. Everyone has heard the old adage, location, 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 when it comes to real estate. Are there good schools nearby? How is the traffic? Are there walking trails? Is there easy access to public transportation? And so on, and so on, and so on. But also, you need to look at a more macro view. Is a city or town even a good place to invest in? How is the future for the economy and jobs? What are the average housing costs? What are the average incomes? What are the average rental rates and vacancy rates? Is there immigration? And so much more. So here are some of the reasons why we think Edmonton is a great place to invest in real estate. So what do you think of when you think of Edmonton? If you are not from Edmonton, a lot of people picture this: oil city, industry, or just a trade town. However, perception is rarely reality. Did you know that Edmonton's river valley and park systems have over 150 kilometers of trails? The river valley is North America's largest stretch of urban parkland, at 22 times the size of New York City's Central Park. And with days in the summer getting up to 17 hours of daylight, you'll have plenty of time to enjoy them. The city of Edmonton has done a tremendous job over the years investing in the city, including spending billions of dollars to revitalize the downtown core, including the Ice District and the Arts District, with Rogers Place, the Royal Alberta Museum, the Art Gallery of Alberta, and the Winspear Centre. Edmonton is truly world-class for both sports and arts communities. Edmonton is also referred to as Festival City, with over 50 festivals annually, including the International Jazz Festival, International Fringe Festival, and Edmonton Folk Music Festival. There is something for everybody. And of course, there's tons of things to do for the family. We could do a presentation alone on the West Edmonton Mall, which was once the world's largest mall. There's also the TELUS World of Science, the Edmonton Valley Zoo, numerous outdoor parks, outdoor swimming areas, and so much more. So we've all seen the headlines in the last couple of years. There's been no shortage of doom and gloom. And don't get me wrong, it's been a tough run for Alberta in the last couple of years. But the media, they have to sell a story. And sometimes you don't get the full picture. But we think there are great things to come from Edmonton. Edmonton has an urban population of almost 1.5 million people, which is the fifth largest in Canada. In 2020, Edmonton had population growth of 2.2%, well above the national average. Edmonton also has one of the youngest, most skilled workforces, with an average age of 36. Average income in Edmonton is approximately $102,000, well above the average of $88,000 Canada-wide. So, as we emerge from the pandemic and oil prices continue to stabilize, we predict the Edmonton economy will start to grow as well. In a recent study by the Conference Board of Canada, they predict Edmonton's GDP to grow by 6.2% in 2021. Even over the last 5 years, Edmonton's GDP, income, and population growth have been 3 times the Canadian average. This is also supported by some recent Wall Street analysts, as they are very bullish on the oil sands industry. Not only Wall Street, but in Canada, check out Eric Nuttall. Eric is with 9 Point Partners and runs their energy fund. Eric is one of the most successful energy investors, and he is also very bullish on the oil sands. And with the City of Edmonton continuing with major infrastructure development, this will continue to attract all kinds of different businesses and people to the city. Another way to predict the direction of the economy is to have a look at the amount of money being invested. According to Alberta Major Projects, there is approximately $40 billion worth of private and public projects planned for or underway in the Edmonton region. And when we think of the economy, we cannot think that Edmonton is just dependent on the oil industry. The Conference Board of Canada says Edmonton has the most diverse economy of all the major cities in Canada, due to the fact of the availability of a young, educated, and highly skilled workforce. With world-class education centres, such as the University of Alberta and NAIT, Edmonton continues to churn out productive workers to boost the economy. One of the major reasons Edmonton and Alberta as a whole continue to attract new business is the low tax costs. Alberta has no provincial sales tax. They have a low 8% provincial corporate tax. There are no municipal business taxes in Edmonton, and there's also no land transfer tax in Alberta when you're selling the property. Another attraction for businesses in Edmonton is the transportation system. Edmonton's transportation infrastructure has grown leaps and bounds over the years. The LRT system continues to expand with huge plans for the future. The 78-kilometre Anthony Henday Freeway was completed in 2016 and is one of the busiest highways in Western Canada, providing easy access all around Edmonton. Speaking of transportation, Edmonton's International Airport is becoming its own small city. With the new premium outlet centre, Costco, a raceway, and hotels, YEG is a destination in itself. Other major developments in the Edmonton area include the new Amazon Fulfillment Centre. This is also in the airport area. There's also the Edmonton Energy and Technology Park. This is located in northeast Edmonton and is investing billions of dollars in the area. In terms of real estate, Edmonton is one of the most affordable cities in Canada to live, with low average home sales prices and high income. With the low average age, though, rental prices are stable and rising, and vacancy rates continue to decline, as a young buyer, for the most part, are not quite ready to buy yet. So, let's take some of this data and see what it means to the rental market. One of the ways to analyze to see if there's enough room for rental growth is to look at the rent-to-income ratio. You get the rent-to-income ratio by dividing the annual rental incomes of the area divided by the annual average income of the area. Typically, this percentage should be under 30% for it to be affordable for your renters. And as you can see in the chart, Edmonton has one of the lowest rent-to-income percentages in the major cities, leaving lots of room for growth. So, the Edmonton economy and population are expected to grow. Rental rates are predicted to rise. Vacancy rates are predicted to drop. These reasons combined, barring another pandemic or shock to the market, should also lead to higher property values. And that is why we believe Edmonton is a great place to invest in real estate. So that's it for today. If you have any questions or would like more information, please reach out to us. And if you did enjoy our presentation, please like and share. Until next time, thanks for listening from all of us at SICK Property.